with Ed Schultz, Saturday night at 6:30 on WDAY Sports.
The latest on the Northwest Pilots investigation tonight at 10.
Tonight's regularly scheduled programs will not be seen so that we may bring you the Minnesota District 23 High School Basketball Tournament Championship Game live from the Concordia Fieldhouse.
There was only one question mark when this group was 8th graders, and that was a 6-foot, slow, clumsy basketball player named Joe Belka. Well, he's turned into a 6'7" performer who can really light it up.
They get it inside to, I think, their only big guy, and rejected by Belka down the floor. This is Flint for an easy 2.
You get a block, you get an assist all in one motion. But I don't believe it's his knee. I think it's his other ankle, his right ankle.
Come on, you can do it now. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Kenny Anderson, the ultimate motivator. Johnson going to do something with it. Down low, Thompson off the glass. As crazy as alive. Belka down low. And the Dilworth Locomotives have advanced to the District 23A Championship game tomorrow night. Fenceline and come all the way through with it. Aaron Anderson with the steal. Aaron Anderson, great quickness.
Pumped up.
Corey Holland, he'll put it up for 15, and he's got it! 11-2 run for Barnesville.
Are we having fun or what?
It's a 4-point lead for the Nuggets. 49-47. And the Nuggets will advance to the District 23A Championship game. And you are looking live inside the Cobber Fieldhouse in Moorhead, Minnesota. Tonight, it's the District 23A Championship game between the Hawley Nuggets and the Dilworth Locomotives. Good evening, everybody. Ed Schultz along with Dana Mock and the rest of our crew from WDAY TV. We got a great one tonight. A ball club that can shoot the lights out of this place in Hawley, and a ball club that has got a great big man in Joe Belka, but his status again is a question mark.
It is. He warmed up for a while with the Locos, then seemed to have some pain in his knee, had to go back down to the locker room, came back up. I think it's prime time. I think Joe Belka will perform tonight.
You can write a history book on the clashes they've had on Highway 10 between Hawley and Dilworth over the decades. We'll add another chapter in just a moment when we come back with the starting lineups between Hawley and Dilworth. What appeared to be a Nugget blowout has turned into a dandy. The ball game's over. The Nuggets have dodged the bullet. Near pandemonium on the floor.
Tonight's Minnesota District 23A Championship game between the Hawley Nuggets and the Dilworth Locomotives is brought to you by Hillcrest Academy, Moorhead Co-op's Credit Union, Gateway Chevrolet Geo, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Ford Dealer, Simison Marine, Napa Dealer, Arvid Benson, Hawley Merchants, Dilworth Merchants.
They have jammed them right back into the Cobber Fieldhouse. You see the signs and the enthusiasm. Let's go to the PA announcer, Brent Storsved, for the starting lineups of tonight's game between the Nuggets and Locos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Concordia College welcomes you this evening to the championship game of the Minnesota District 23 Boys Basketball Tournament. Tonight's teams for this featured matchup are the Hawley Nuggets and the Dilworth Locomotives. Your starting lineup. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Hawley Nuggets. At one guard, a 6'2" senior, number position, a 5'10" senior, number 20, Tim Peterson. At another guard position, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Aaron Anderson. At one post position, a 6'2" senior, number 32, Shane Sorensen. At the other post position, a 6'6" senior, number 34, Greg Henderson. The Nuggets are led by Tom Critchley. And now, your starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Dilworth Locomotives. At one guard position, a 6'1" senior, number 15, Jason Rader. At the other guard position, a 6'1" senior, number 25, Randy Flint. At the center position, a 6'6" senior, number 41, Joe Belka. At one forward, a 6'3" senior, number 35, Jason Neubauer. And at the other forward position, a 6'1" senior, number 43, Jason Zellsler. The Locomotives are led by Kip Vossler.
Zellsler's going to play a big role tonight, Dana, if Belka can't go 100%. He came in last night, got 3 quick personal fouls. I think it slowed down Dilworth a little bit.
And Zellsler really picked up the slack, not only in scoring, but in rebounding, pulling down 12 rebounds last night. Here's how the teams stack up for tonight. Similar records, both teams tying for second place in the Heart of Lakes Conference.
All right, and we're ready to go. Henderson and Belka. Check that. Neubauer is going to jump for Dilworth. Maybe an indication of what Belka's really at as far as strength. It comes to Eckery and the Hawley Nuggets. The Nuggets will go to work right away against a zone that was so effective against Frazee last night. And we'll see if Dilworth picks the ball up almost at the midcourt line the way they did last night. This is Peterson up top, Henderson. Down into the corner to Aaron Anderson. And if he's hot, look out. It's almost an air ball. Peterson clears it away in the corner. Eckery back to Peterson. That hands up 2-3 zone is what Kip Vossler wants to see. And he wants that ball on the perimeter. This is Peterson again. Eckery passes it up. Look for Henderson and Belka to have a real battle inside tonight. Neubauer and Zellsler are going to have to hit the board strong if Belka can't go too close to 100%. Knocked out of bounds, and this one's going to Dilworth. They're saying that Sorensen was the last kid to touch it.
Deflected by Dilworth, but Sorensen had his hands on it last, so it comes back to Dilworth. Hawley was very patient there, looking for that shot in close.
They get it over to Randy Flint. Flint and Rader run the backcourt here on the near side. Into the corner, Neubauer. Back outside, Flint onto the wing, Rader. Both teams starting out in the zone defense.
Last night's shooting percentages probably dictate that.
Belka down low, it doesn't go. Peterson clears it away.
Belka has not been sharp with his jump shot, and maybe that's because he's jumping off of one knee.
Henderson, did he travel? Yes. Critchley doesn't like the call. Full court pressure now by the Nuggets. They lighten it up a little bit. Rader has the basketball. Back over to the near side. This is Randy Flint. Double team, they go high post Zelsler. Neubauer adjusts his shot, and Belka will take the first two. You're right. Last night, Belka was not too smooth on the baseline.
In fact, he hit one jump shot away from the basket. All his other points came in close, off the glass or just laying it in.
Aaron Anderson puts it over to Peterson. Top of the key, Henderson. They go into the corner and they're throwing it away. Looking for somebody to break, and it is hard to run that flex against that 2-3 zone. And they run it so well, it's obvious why Dilworth has come out and zoned them right off the bat.
Hawley will have to get Anderson warmed up from the outside and try and get Dilworth back into a man-and-man defense.
Flint outside the Raider. They swing in high post, Neubauer. The patient game by both ball clubs early. We've played just a couple of minutes. Belka's 2 is the only thing on the board. Zelsler picked up 3 quick personal fouls last night. Slowed his game down a little bit, but his rebounding strength certainly helped out the Locos. The lefty Flint, it won't go. Belka dominates inside. That's exactly the kind of start that Kip Bosler wants to see his big guy get off to. Peterson up top, Henderson with a basketball. Back out top, Eckery to Peterson. Hawley had an inordinary amount of turnovers last night, too. Critchie said it was because they're playing our driver, Barnesville.
Simple reason, it was Barnesville. Those two teams don't care for each other, and I'll guarantee you Hawley and Dilworth don't have a whole lot of love between them either.
Anderson. In and out. Belka clears it away. Raider up the floor for the Locos. Hawley's got to find some kind of inside offense here. There's Dilworth. It won't go. Belka's shot pulled down by the little guy, Peterson.
Henderson with a hand on the ball that time.
Tommy Critchley, he wanted to travel that time. Didn't get it. They go down low to Henderson. He's on the baseline. Nice move. Rejected by Belka quickly. He had 6 block shots last night. Zelsler up the floor to Flint into the corner. Belka quickly to the other end. Outside Raider. Ooh, he'd have had the shot if he had held on to the ball.
I think he was thinking shot when the ball was coming over to him. Took his eye off it.
Raider pulls up from 10. Short won't go again. And both teams are getting one shot at the ball, one shot at the bucket. Aaron Anderson slips through the D. Double pumps it. It won't go. Henderson on the fade. He's got the first kill tonight for the Nuggets.
Big guys are the only guys who are scoring. Anyone who's 6'6" can score in this game.
Well, last night, Aaron Anderson did not look very tentative with his shot. Tonight he has. Raider for 3. And we got a foul inside. And I believe Zelsler may pick up the foul. Let's see who we got here. It is on Zelsler or Dilworth. 4-2, and we'll be back.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah, Dave.
Okay, ready?
Get into a new thing. Highway. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Life's the right thing. Come on and do some highway. Get into a new thing.
Looks great, Dave. When's she gonna let you drive it?
Highway. Fried Chicken.
Spicy, zesty hot wings. New from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I couldn't imagine owning anything but a pickup. And from what I know about hauling stuff, I couldn't imagine owning anything but a big Ford. You see, this Ford's got a longer, deeper box that can handle a bigger payload than any Chevy its size.
The big Ford pickup. #1 for all the right reasons.
Maybe that's why more folks drive Fords than any other truck.
Now save over $3,100 on a new Ford F-150.
At Vegan and Johnson Furniture at Hawley, you'll find super savings in every department. Quality furniture to spruce up any room in your home. Buy now and save during their March anniversary sale at Vegan and Johnson Furniture. Great season nuggets. And check out Olson Pool's working Baja hot tub with the largest display in the area. They also have swimming pools, chemical supplies, and accessories located along Highway 10 Hawley. And be sure to try out their new modern 8,400 square foot facility now open in Hawley.
Well, the Nuggets have already got 3 turnovers on the night. 5 minutes gone in the game. High post Henderson. Anderson down low to Sorensen. Dilworth staying with that zone defense for 3. Aaron Anderson, look out. That's all he needs is that first shot, and look out.
Well, he doesn't need any confidence because he's full of that. But what that may do is open up Dilworth's tough zone defense.
They trap the ball up. They get it to Belka. Sorensen almost stripped him of the ball. And Hawley, they had directions to go after the basketball at that timeout. Neubauer, he's tough from there. Won't get it. Henderson clears it away to Eckery. Eckery over to Anderson. He can shoot on a dime. That's the way they're going to get Belka out of the game. And there's Sorensen inside cleaning up. Is to get that running game going. That's how they're going to get Belka out of the game.
You can tell when Joe runs down the court, he is not quite 100%.
Hawley's on a 7-0 run after trailing 4-0. Belka, nice touch on the baseline. That's a college shot right there from 15. You get the big guy outside like that. We're inside the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Hawley has the lead, 7-6. Dilworth staying with that zone where they've been so effective throughout this entire tournament on the defensive boards.
I'm impressed with Henderson's quickness inside and his willingness to take it to Belka when he gets the ball inside. Although he's been rejected once, he may change his mind next time he gets it inside.
Anderson creating something in the paint, and he's hot. Belka's the only one to score for Dilworth so far, and they trail it by 3. Randy Flint.
Anderson's the motor that runs the Hawley offense.
Oh, steal by Eckery. We got a foul, and that's going to be on Flint. I thought there was a little contact on the steal. Nothing called. Let's check it out.
They let that go.
I thought they might have fouled Flint on that first. Flint came back and did the reach-in. Second team foul on the Locos. Peterson's outside. Back to Aaron Anderson. Dilworth content to stay in that zone, and that's going to be the 4th turnover unofficially on Dilworth here in the first quarter. Kringler checks in for Dilworth as Neubauer sits down. Klinger, the first man off the bench tonight. This is Rader. Over to Flint. We've yet to see any man-to-man tonight. And we've yet to see anybody else besides Belka for Dilworth fill the net. Rader, he'll take the 3-pointer. Rebound, Aaron Anderson. Here come the Nuggets.
Henderson's doing a great job inside on Belka, boxing him out, making sure Belka doesn't have a chance for many rebounds.
Sorensen left alone on the baseline. And the Nuggets, they're on an 11-2 run.
Another impressive start for Hawley, just like last night.
7 seconds left in the quarter. Belka won't go. 3 seconds to do something. Anderson from midcourt. He doesn't get it off. He didn't know how much time he had left. Well, the Nuggets, after a sorry 4 minutes, quickly turned the tables, and they lead it by 5.
Carpeting, that's one less my voter. Atmosphere, friendliness, my voter. Come on, bring the family. Come on, bring a friend. Come on down the road to leave your ride. You can find the carpet you've been looking for. When I drive a voter, you be coming back for more. Why not, why voter? Why not, why voter? My voter.
Why Voda Carpets, Highway 10, Dilworth.
Was it really worth it? This message brought to you by the District 23A Chemical Awareness and Prevention Program and WDAY-TV.
For groceries, gasoline, snacks, sporting goods, live bait, and tackle, stop by Kirk's Super America, located on Highway 10. Kirk's Super America in Hawley, the convenience store with more of what you're looking for. Congratulations, Nuggets, on your terrific season. The Hawley Golf and Country Club reminds you to get ready for golf. It won't be long now, and it always starts first at Hawley. Remember, the Hawley Golf and Country Club is 18 holes and open to the public. Waldrug in Hawley has it all. Home and health items, photo processing, cosmetics, a restaurant, prescription services, and even a gift shop downstairs. Stop in soon. They've got the team spirit, and they're behind the Hawley Nuggets all the way. In business as in sports, teamwork makes a difference, and the team at Silver Lake Co-op Oil Company wants you to pay them a visit. They've got quality SEDEX products for your farm, home, and car. Congratulations to the Hawley team on their great season.
There's the old Silver Fox himself, Don Dresser, my morning partner on DAY Radio. He's a Dilworth fan. He's doing the updates tonight for the radio station.
Is he telling it like it is?
And he does a little coaching too there, partner.
I think half of Dilworth does a little coaching.
Hawley with 4 turnovers, Dilworth with only 1, but they trail it by 5 as we start the second quarter. Belka's got all of Dilworth's points. Misses that one. Selsler in tight, looking for room, can't find it. Belka, very strong inside. Aaron Anderson quickly up the floor. He throws it away to Rader. Randy Flint comes up with it, and we got a foul called on Aaron Anderson on the push.
I think Anderson felt a little guilty about throwing that ball away, and he was going to do his darndest to try and get that ball back. Watch the battle inside. This is a benefit of being 6'6". You're going to get that ball 9 times out of 10.
Hawley now protecting a 3-point lead with a 2-3 zone. Neubauer is back in the ball game. Henderson's playing behind Belka. Now Sorensen's fronting him. Flint, and he's fouled again, and this is going to be on Peterson, and he's going to be shooting 2.
Flint's had that shot a few times tonight. He steps up kind of to the side of the zone and can pop the J. He hasn't hit one yet. But he'll get a chance to collect a couple here.
Joe Belka's got all 8 of Dilworth's points, and that free throw, that's kind of an instant replay of mine against the Vikings at the Civic. Another one. So the first couple of free throws tonight don't fall for Dilworth. Aaron Anderson, cross court. Peterson, he can't save it. Tommy Critchley. He's got it going at Hawley.
Yes, he is leading. Hard to tell.
Neubauer tied up on the baseline, throws it up short, and little Peterson again. That's his 3rd rebound.
Neubauer forced it. Nothing there. He tried to create something.
6:30 remaining in the first half. Down low, Sorensen. Nice pass to Eckery. Oh, he saw the floor nicely that time. That's what your big guys got to guard against.
That's why coaches always preach, get your hands up.
And Sorensen knocks it out of bounds. Not to overemphasize, but Dilworth is 10 minutes into the game and nobody has scored except Belka. They go to the big guy again. Everybody falls on him. It's a 3-point play opportunity for Big Joe Belka. And he had folks around him on the shot. He used the backboard nicely.
One way to get around a lot of people, and that's go straight up in the air and get above them. That's what Joe Belka does there. Off the glass. Did he call it?
Boy, yeah. He really has got a nice touch. When he gets that ball high is where he releases it. Misses the free throw. Sorensen gets it up to Eckery. And again, Aaron Anderson is the kid that touched it. And what are they going to call now? They're going to call it Hawley's ball. No, they're going to say that Dilworth touched it, so Hawley's going to keep it.
Eckery tried to throw it through a Loco that time.
Eckery. And Sorensen has scored 6 out of the last 8 that Hawley's put on the board. Anderson for 3. It's too strong. And Belka over Henderson for the rebound. You know, the kind of offense they're running, he hasn't had to be too mobile tonight. They're just posting him down low on the left of your screen, now bringing him up.
And maybe what Kip Vossler wants, slow it down, because Belka's not running the floor the way he used to.
Against Henderson, he loses the ball out of bounds. And they're saying it's going to stay with Dilworth. Dean Stoltz checks in for Jason Rader.
A second substitution, and I guarantee you will not see many substitutions tonight.
Belka, too strong. Henderson clears it away. Belka's got 2 guys on him every time he gets in the paint. Hawley protecting a 3-point lead.
Belka went up, got bumped in the forehead, got bumped in the arm, and missed the shot.
Anderson, not timid at all. And his second 3-pointer gives the Nuggets a 6-point advantage.
That one would make Teddy Critchley proud. Critchley was famous for gunning from just beyond half court.
Closer to the midcourt line than the 3-point stripe. Stoltz. Flint, the lefty. He's got it. The 3-pointer for Dilworth. First points on the night for somebody other than Belka. Tell you, these teams can really shoot the 3. Rader, Flint, Eckery passes one up there. Peterson, Anderson. Sorensen on the base. And he's unconscious.
He's got that spot marked.
He's got tape down there where it says C-O-B-B. He's got in between the 2 B's on Cabra. Taken away by Anderson. Henderson left alone on the baseline, and nothing called. Belka clears it away in traffic.
Flint got walked on.
And we got an official timeout. We'll do the same. Nuggets by 5, and we'll be back.
Let Moorhead Co-op Credit Union put you behind the wheel of a new car with an auto loan. Choose from 9.75% APR 48-month or 10.25% APR 60-month term new car loan. Moorhead Co-op's Credit Union can also put you in a used vehicle with a loan rate of 10.25%. Term subject to age of vehicle. They also have competitive loan rates for other consumer purchases, and they're federally insured. Moorhead Co-op's Credit Union, 1002 Main, Moorhead.
Getting things ready for planting can be easier than it used to be, because just as you've kept up with the times, so has Napa. Today, Napa is good for a lot more than filters and batteries. Count on us for most of those equipment needs, from belts to PTO parts, hydraulic cylinders and hoses to disc bearings. So go ahead and take that winter inventory. Then come to your nearby Napa store and let us help you get off to a better start this spring. We're Napa, where there are no unimportant parts.
It's a blowout. A four-wheel drive blowout. At Muscatel Auto in Hawley, they're cleaning out the winter inventory to make room for spring shipments of vans, minivans, and wagons. Get big discounts on price to sell four-wheel drive Blazers, Suburbans, and pickups. Drive a little, save a lot at the four-wheel drive blowout. And look for special purchase vans and minivans arriving weekly.
Hi, I'm Ward Muscatel. Come on out to Hawley, Minnesota and save money.
Muscatel Auto, downtown Hawley, Minnesota.
Here's a play where Randy Flint was hurt on. Belka clears it away, and he took the shot
from Henderson, who was going for a rebound over Belka.
Who's not known for being Mr. Physical.
I know he only weighs about 150 pounds dripping wet, but when it comes down on you after going up for a rebound, it sure seems like about 250, maybe 300.
And Sorensen, who Tom Critchley told me a couple of days ago has really come on for him, is doing it tonight. Stoltz. His first shot won't go. Foul. It could be over the back. Kringler. It is. It's going to Hawley. Aaron Anderson and Shane Sorensen have got 16 of Hawley's 18 points tonight.
Tom Critchley's yelling 4 corner.
Are they going to pull it out? Critchley, he is directing traffic. Peterson passes it up. Back to Eckery. Sorensen. A little beyond his taped spot on the floor. Peterson, short. Henderson on the baseline. Fakes and puts it up over Belka. He had Belka faked that time. He double faked him, and Belka didn't have enough resilience in his knee to come up and make the play.
Henderson kind of did a Jack Sikma where he kind of faked the shot and then stepped back a half a step so Belka couldn't get the block on it.
Stoltz out front. Hawley's biggest lead of the game. Stoltz throws it away, and Kringler couldn't save it. It's going back to the Nuggets. Flint and Selzler are going to check back in for Dilworth. Dilworth's gone over 2 minutes now with no points. 2:45 remaining first half. Peterson. Now Dilworth is coming out pressuring the ball a little bit more. Anderson for 3! Holy smokes! The guy that was on him dies. I know, he ain't going to shoot from there.
He had to be 3-4 feet beyond the three-point line. And he is a gunslinger. I mean, he brings it from the hip the way Randy Kragerud used to for Hawley.
Flint for 3. They keep it alive, and Anderson and Eckery are going to have a fast break. Selzler on the D, and the roll goes to Aaron Anderson. The Hawley bench erupts. Watch the English he puts on this ball to keep it alive on the iron.
Great quickness by Anderson. The ball is swatted away, and he is the first one to it. He's got a 2-on-1, but he is the money man, and he is going to take it to the hole. There's the foul, but he keeps his eye on the backboard and lays it in, and then he makes sure that all Nugget fans know Hawley means business tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point. He kept his eyes on the bucket that time, protected the ball on the hip, and brought it up. And right now, the Nuggets are enjoying their biggest lead at 25-13 with 2:06 remaining here in the first half. And Dilworth is going to have to find somebody else besides Belka who can fill the net tonight.
Last night, Neubauer and Selzler helped out quite a bit. Tonight, those boys are silent. It's Randy Flint and Joe Belka, the only 2 locos to score.
Tom Critchley with 23 A titles in 86 and 87. And right now, the Nuggies are on a 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Tom Critchley, famous for the flex offense they run against a man-to-man, but they haven't had an opportunity to do that tonight because Dilworth has all zoned them. And there you see the shooting percentages. Hawley drilling from the outside almost 60%.
Dilworth struggling along at 30%.
Aaron Anderson goes to the line. Trying to back off that three-point play. He can't cap it off. Rebound, Neubauer. Outlet pass. Here comes Randy Flint up to Rader.
Hawley's gone to a man.
Rader outside to Flint. Into Belka. The quick turnaround. Oh, he's got a quick release on that shot. That's what makes him so tough. There you see the time remaining in the first half. Anderson, and he is fouled. Selzler picks up his second. That'll be another 1-and-1 opportunity for the Nuggets.
Number 43, Jason Selzler, third personal.
You may be wondering why Aaron Anderson wears that mouthpiece. Would you like to pay his dentist bill?
I'll bet Mom and Dad say you're wearing this.
That's right.
Or you're paying for your own braces.
Well, the way the guy plays with reckless abandon, he's liable to lose his teeth.
I mean, I don't think Mike Tyson wears a mouth guard that big. But it works.
Misses the free throw. Neubauer clears it away for the Nuggets, for the Locos, and they trail it by 10. Raider, it's a brick. It won't go. Way off the mark. And again, Peterson with his 4th rebound. Anderson, they can't leave him alone. Nice feed inside to Henderson, but we got a foul called. Neubauer will take the personal foul. And Henderson goes to the line for the first time tonight. An 11-point Nugget lead. 1:17 remaining in the first half. The winner goes to the Region 6A title game. Or Region tournament, should I say, next week. And we'll be back here with that. Up the floor, Randy Flint quickly. Raider inside Belka. He's the franchise. Short, won't go. Neubauer off the live ball. Back outside Raider. They swing it to Flint. Raider passes up the 3. Eckery's got the range on him when he gets his hands up, but not this time. Raider too strong. And pulled down. Loose ball. They're going to call possession. It's going to the Nuggets.
Hawley is really scrapping on the defensive boards tonight. And they have 2, 3, 4 guys around the ball every time it comes down.
Peterson, 45 seconds remaining as you see the clock in the corner. Aaron Anderson back in the corner, back outside Peterson. Nuggets will play for 1, obviously. This is Henderson way outside. Aaron Anderson with the basketball over to Sorensen. Hawley handles the ball very well. And Dilworth has used a little different defensive strategy tonight. They have not pressured the ball close to the midcourt line. He's going to get a 5-second call here. Back to Aaron Anderson. He needs help. He needs help. Sorensen in the corner. Throws it away to Belka with 6 seconds remaining in the half. Belka with a nice drive, and he misses the gimme. And Dilworth misses a golden opportunity to pick up a couple before the buzzer. Tom Critchley and the Hawley Nuggets now lead it 26-15, and we're at halftime. Let's go to Dana Monk. He's with the head coach of the Nuggets.
Tom, that was quite a first half performance. I mean, you're putting the ball in the hole.
Well, we're shooting fairly well against the zone. We started out kind of slow, but then we got going, Dana.
How do you handle Belka? He's done the bulk of the scoring for the Locos.
Well, I think we're doing a good job on him. We just got to do a little better job on the board. Start putting our bodies on some people down there.
Tom, you were in this situation last night, and things got away from you a bit in the second half. What do you tell your players now?
Remember last night.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Tom Critchley, head coach of the Hawley Nuggets. His ball club leads it. We're at halftime, 26-15. And we got the noise meter ready for the second half. We'll sort it out for you when we come back to the Cobber Fieldhouse. You're watching Minnesota District 23A Championship action live on WDAY TV.
This is News Center 6 Update.
Good evening, everyone. 3 Northwest Airlines pilots could lose their pilot's licenses if convicted of flying an airliner while drunk. We'll have the latest on the investigation tonight at 10 o'clock. Kevin Wallavend will tell you why the ongoing nurses shortage in our area is having an impact now on the Fargo Community Health Center. And a 45-year-old Fargo man who has worked extensively with children in Fargo and Otter Tail County, Minnesota, has been charged with molesting 4 young boys. We'll have the latest on that. Join us at 10.
We've got something for everyone, and we've got something for you.
Come see what's happening during Archie's Spring Thing. Register to win a 16-foot Lund fishing boat or a windsurfer to be given away April 28th. Register weekly for other prizes to be given away. Special customer interest seminars will be held weekly, plus there's a spring fashion show.
At Archie's Place, have we got something for you?
Welcome once again to Star Search Round 2. It's week number 3 of the All-American Talent Showcase.
Round 2 is underway with great new singers. The new band competition is back and better than ever. Star Search has discovered great new comedians.
Amazing Grace.
Look out, America. Here come the new Teen Idols and more. It's a fresh explosion of new faces this week on Star Search 90.
Sunday night at 10:30 on WDAY.
Welcome back to the Copper Fieldhouse. This District 23A championship game between Hawley and Dilworth. The Nuggets lead the Locos by a score of 26-15. We've got a few more Hawley fans in the stands tonight. One of the reasons the Hawley girls team is not in action, it was last night in the Region 6A semifinals. Hawley defeated Browerville by a score of 60-45 to advance to the championship game, which will be played tomorrow. The other semifinal game, Pine River defeated Wheaton 53-39. Joining us live, Bill Gottenberg, the Hawley head coach. First of all, congratulations. You must have played obviously pretty well last night.
Well, thanks, Dana. Yeah, it was a tremendous game last night. It was a big win for our program, and the girls really played hard.
On the verge of a little school history, aren't you? I mean, 1 win away from a state tournament appearance. You've never been there before.
Well, not only the girls from Hawley haven't been there, but District 23 girls team hasn't ever made it to the state either.
60-45. Some people might say, oh boy, it was an easy win. It was anything but, right?
Oh, I tell you, that was one of the most intense games I've coached. We had a 14-point lead there right near the end of the third quarter, but the Sheila Asmus from their team there made a heck of a run at us, and they got within 4 points. And then she fouled out with about 2 minutes to go, and then we hit our free throws at the end.
Thank goodness she fouled out. She had, what, 37 points last night?
37 points. The other players had 8. She's an excellent ball player.
All right, let's move on. Tomorrow night, what do you know about Pine River? The only thing I know about Pine River is they beat Henning by 2.
Yeah, they're 20-2 on the year. They got an excellent ball club. They're a big ball club. They're 6'1" and 5'10" across the front line. And they're well coached, and I think a key tomorrow night will be rebounding. If we can limit them to 1 shot.
How are your girls handling this success this year? I mean, they're obviously in a pretty big game tomorrow night. Does Pine River maybe have an edge in experience at all or not?
Well, last year they were at the Regions. They lost to Browerville in the first round. But I tell you, it's once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our kids, and they're going to come up tomorrow night ready to play ball.
Who's driving all the buses, the fan buses for Hawley? They're going to be busy, aren't they?
Yeah, I tell you, last night I think we had 8 buses on the road. So we're keeping the school bus drivers busy.
Bill, best of luck tomorrow night against Pine River. The Hawley girls team advancing to the Region 6 championship game that'll be played tomorrow night. Hawley and Pine River. We'll be back with more halftime activities at the Copper Fieldhouse. Hawley leads Dilworth 26-15.
Look out, America. Anything can happen when it's TGIA. So let the games begin.
I know a lot of women that like NBA booty.
Ready or not.
Look at these people up there. I can't believe he said that.
Thank goodness it's Arsenio.
It's actor Patrick Dempsey, Misa, and Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island on the next Arsenio Hall show.
Tonight at 11 on WDAY.
Hi, we're the staff at the NSU Dairy Farm.
Hi, we're the first grade Brownies from McKinley School in Fargo.
We're the girls basketball team from Glidden Fountain.
Good morning, Red River Valley.
Good morning, Red River Valley.
Good morning, Red River Valley.
If you have a unique idea for a Good Morning face we can tape between the hours of 8 to 5 weekdays, write to Good Morning, WDAY-TV, Box 2466, Fargo 58108.
Good morning, Red River Valley.
America, we asked you to send us your funniest, most amazing home videos, and I must say, you've been sending us the best. You just aren't going to believe the great stuff we've been getting from all over the country.
She's stuck in the dishwasher.
Boy, you people are handsome. Now, every week, you, your friends, and your neighbors are America's newest TV stars on America's Funniest Home Videos. Join us right here on WDAY-TV, Channel 6.
Back at the Copper Fieldhouse, we're at halftime. Hawley leads Dilworth 26-15. And last night, the Moorhead Spuds boys basketball team had just a tremendous win on the road at Bemidji. 60-59 the final in the North Sub-Region 8AA tournament. Chuck Gulslick joins us live, and you got Fergus Falls next, Coach. Tell you what, That has been two kinds of matchups for you. One an embarrassing one and one a little close. What do you think?
Well, it'll be a tough ball game for us. They beat us pretty good down at their place, and we came back and squeaked one out at our place. So we're just hoping to hang in tomorrow night and see what happens down the stretch.
How you match up with them, Chuck?
Well, we're actually quite a bit bigger than they are, but they've got real good quickness, real good basketball players. They handle the ball real well, shoot the ball well, and they really can't lay off and take a chance on anybody because they all can play the game. So we got to play well all around.
Well, you got to feel like you're on a little bit of a roll here. I mean, winning at Bemidji after losing to them at your place and coming up with a big play from Warner late in the game to win it. You guys got to feel like you're on a little bit of a roll right now.
Well, you feel pretty good when you win a tournament time. It's just a kind of a matter of survival, and our kids really had a good gut check last night. And really had to have a great performance at Bemidji to win, and we did, and we're really happy for it.
How do you think this region can do in the state tournament? How do you think this region compares with others?
Well, I think it's pretty balanced. Our region is, but we play the Lake Conference right away, and that's a tough matchup right from the start. But coming out of our region, the team's got to put 3 real good games together to get in there, because I think there's about 7 excellent teams in our region. So just got to play them out.
You look for a close one against the Otters?
Well, we're hoping we can keep it close. You know, they really gave it to us one time down there, and we're just hoping to stay with them until the end of the game, see what happens.
All right, Chuck. Good luck to you on Saturday against the Fergus Falls Otters. Moorhead, head basketball coach Chuck Kulsvik. His ball club now 16-5 on the season. The Otters at 17-3. Here at halftime, Hawley leading Dilworth with some hot shooting. They shot 58% from the field in that first half. And Dilworth shot only 27%. Let's go to Dana Mock with Kip Bossler.
Kip Bossler, first of all, you've got to get somebody else cooking other than Joe Belka, don't you?
Yeah, we're passing up a lot of opportunities, and we got to get the other guys involved in the offense.
Got to get somebody in Aaron Anderson's face a little bit?
Yeah, we got to take care of him, but I'm worried more about that. The second, third shots they get underneath there, we got to box out better.
What'd you tell your team coming out for the second half?
We're going to crank her up a notch and play the whole court this half.
Give Bossler best of luck.
Turn it up a notch, going baseline to baseline in the past has been Hawley's game. They like that up-tempo game, and they've got the guards that can run the floor. This, I think, is going to challenge Mr. Belka a little bit, because he is not 100%, and they are probably a better half-court team at this point. So we'll see how it goes, because Kip Bossler is challenging his athletes to take her coast to coast, and it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes down. He knows one thing. He's not going to win this thing with Belka doing everything, and he's not going to win it shooting 27%. Hawley did turn the ball over a lot last night against Barnesville, and I think that if they can get Hawley into the turnover mode, then maybe they can get some easy layups and fatten up that percentage that hurt him so terribly in that first half.
Now, one man will not win this basketball game. Aaron Anderson won't win it for Hawley. Joe Belka will not win it for Dilworth. I think what's got to help him for Dilworth is Neubauer and Selzler have got to get going a little bit. I mean, those guys really chipped in last night and helped out. And Dilworth only has 1 basket from its guard position. Rader and Flint with just 1 basket between them.
All right, we go to the second half. The winner goes to the Region 6A basketball tournament next Thursday and Friday night, right here, live from the Carver Fieldhouse, and we'll be bringing that to you live. And we're ready to start the second half, and Dilworth will have the ball going to your right. This is Rader. Outside to Randy Flint. Hawley opens up in the zone defense again. Neubauer outside to Rader, inside to Belka. He's tied up by Aaron Anderson, and he picks up a quick foul. That's his second personal.
Anderson is helping out on Belka. You got Henderson behind Belka. You've got Anderson in front of him. And watch, as soon as the ball goes into Belka, Anderson will help out, and that's where he picked up the foul.
Back to live action. The shot by Belka is no good, and we got a foul over the back, and it's going to be on Randy Flint.
Ball called on Dilworth, number 25, Randy Flint. Second personal.
Second personal foul on Randy Flint. And here's the change that Kip Bossler was talking about. Going to pick up the ball all over the floor. Peterson up to Eckery. They get it over to Aaron Anderson. Oh, and there's turnover number 1 of the second half. And Belka comes away with it. So Kip Bossler's strategy working early on. Now they got to connect in the nets. Neubauer. Rader for 3. He's got it.
Great start for the Locos.
Aaron Anderson on driving the baseline. It won't go. Belka clears it away. And the Locos are on a quick run here. They get a bucket here. Wouldn't surprise me if Critchley calls timeout. Nice play defensively down low by Henderson. Eckery clears it out to Anderson. Sorensen over to Anderson for 3, and he doesn't get it. And Belka goes high, and we get a foul. That's going to be on Sorensen.
Last night, I think the North Central Conference officials may have let this one go, but tonight it's called. Sorensen does come underneath Belka a little bit. Sorensen's first.
Second team foul on the Nuggets here in the second half. Flint across the midcourt line, working on Eckery. Neubauer from 15. The Locos are hot. It's a 6-point lead for Hawley, and they've yet to score here in the second half.
Now every Loco has scored except Jason Selzler.
Peterson doesn't shoot much. Passed up a 15-footer there. Aaron Anderson. Eckery. Peterson with a drive down low to Henderson. Lose the ball out of bounds. And another turnover for the Nuggets. Tom Critchley and Kragerud on the near side talking strategy over quickly because this is a good run for Dilworth. Dean Stoltz checks in. Dilworth on a 5-0 run to start the second half. Stoltz. Over to Flint. Kringler's also in the ball game for Dilworth. Locos being very patient. They trail by 6. Neubauer in tight. Too strong won't go. Belka's on it. Belka very strong inside. And a 7-0 run to start the second half for Dilworth has opened this game up. For 3, Anderson. He answers back.
Like every good shooter, the first thing Anderson did was look at the official and go, 3, right?
That's right. He wanted to make sure it was in the books right. Hawley coming out, pressuring the ball a little bit more. Belka again, followed by Neubauer inside. Nice tip to keep the ball alive on the board.
Belka finally getting some help inside.
Anderson again misses on the baseline, pulled away by Belka. And a 5-point lead. Looks awfully small right now the way Dilworth has opened it up here in the second half. Neubauer. Henderson clears it away inside for the Nuggets. I do like the way the Locos are being patient offensively, even though they've got a run going here. Back to Eckery, and Belka wants to come out of the game.
He's got a cramp. I think he turned to the bench and said, "Get me out, I got a cramp."
He needs a salt tablet. Belka's going to come out, and Selzler's going to come in. Well, it's been a heck of a start for the Locos here in the second half. They've pulled within 5, and we'll be back.
Congratulations to all the teams from Hillcrest Academy in Fergus Falls. Hillcrest, a private boarding school with students in grades 9 through 12 from 17 states and several foreign countries, offers a Christian education. Bible study and chapel are a part of every school day. Hillcrest is fully accredited, featuring a college prep curriculum. Music includes band and choir, travel opportunities, private instrumental and voice lessons. Students enjoy a full sports program in District 23. For more information, contact Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, Box 317, Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
Announcer announcing 3 very special cars at 3 very special prices. We purchased hundreds of brand new Chevrolets so we could put together a sale where you could buy 1990 Cavaliers for only $74.99, 1990 Storms for only $89.99, and 1990 Luminous for only $11,499. We purchased these cars just for you, but they must be sold quickly. 1990 Cavaliers for only $74.99, 1990 Storms for only $89.99, and 1990 Luminous as low as $11,499. Tomorrow only at Gateway Chevrolet Geo.
Getting things ready for planting can be easier than it used to be, because just as you've kept up with the times, so has Napa. Today, Napa is good for a lot more than filters and batteries. Count on us for most of those equipment needs, from belts to PTO parts, hydraulic cylinders and hoses to disc bearings. So go ahead and take that winter inventory. Then come to your nearby Napa store and let us help you get off to a better start this spring. We're Napa, where there are no unimportant parts.
Well, Dilworth is on a 9-4 run to start the second half. Hawley's got 4 3-pointers, but they've also got 9 turnovers tonight. Dilworth only 3. Anderson for 3. This will be short. Henderson saves it in the corner, but he saves it to Selzler. Stoltz up the floor for the Locos. Neubauer challenges the baseline. Kept alive, and Stoltz follows with a lefty. The Locos within 3. We got a dandy. Now, Joe Belka out of the ball game, and they are working on his foot. And a turnover again. Stoltz, a 3-pointer, can tie it. Take it. Inside to Neubauer.
Oh! No D that time.
Henderson. He answers back with a clutch shot for the Nuggets. This place is rocking. Kringler back to Stoltz. This is the most pressure that Dilworth program's ever been under, and they are feeling it now because they've never won the district championship, and they are feeling the rhythm right now. Peterson through traffic. Aaron Anderson left alone. Ooh, he was going to go to Henderson. Henderson thought he was going to shoot it.
Great look by Anderson. Deked everybody, including his own man that time.
Anderson turns to Anderson and says, you do that 1 in 100 times.
Yeah. You're the shooter here. Put it up.
Stoltz sits down as Rader and Flint check back into the ball game in the backcourt. A 3-point game, closest Dilworth has been since it was 9-6 in the first quarter. Oh, they throw it away inside. Neubauer. He gets the trash can shot. It's no good. He's fouled. Neubauer just happened to be there. And this foul is going to go on Henderson.
That time the ball was intended for Selzler, but he turned away. It just happened to go right to Neubauer. I think he got away with a bit of a travel, then goes into the lane, and he's hammered by Henderson.
Neubauer pulls within 2. 2:21 remaining in the third quarter. This has got overtime written on it. I don't think there's going to be anything bigger than a 5-point lead after this. It's down to 1. Sorensen back to Eckery. Down the floor, and Henderson can't handle it. It's going back to the Locos.
Whoever touches the ball last in this basketball game will probably be the winner.
Aaron Anderson just got the word from the coaching staff to dribble the ball up the floor. The zone press is starting to take effect on the Nuggets. They go to a man-to-man defense. This is Neubauer for 3. Won't go. Inside Henderson. Over his back is Kringler. It'll be on Dilworth. Dilworth now on an 8-2 run to pull within 1. Now, Aaron Anderson was told to dribble the ball up the floor, and Sorensen gets it into Eckery. This is Peterson. Dilworth on this run with Belka on the bench, ready to come back in a moment. Anderson, down low to Sorensen. That's the spot. Not this time. Selzler clears it away. This is Neubauer. 1:33 remaining here in the third quarter. A one-point game. Oh! Kringler. Air ball. It's staying with a green shirt.
Number 41, Joe Belka. Number 45, Dean.
Selzler sits down, and so does Rader. Belka and Stoltz check in for the Locos. Belka hits a shot here. This place will erupt.
Three Nuggets around Belka in the lane.
Flint, down low to Belka. Up against it in! Dilworth has taken the lead. Only their second lead of the ball game. They led it 4-0. Eckery, over to he tried to get it to Anderson. It's turned over. Here comes Flint. Belka, he wants to put it away. Ooh, Henderson clears it away. He's fouled. Belka had the right idea. And there you see the noise meter. We're in the danger zone.
45, Dean Stoltz. First personal, third, team foul.
-10 is unsafe on the ears. 0 in the middle is the rock concert. And you got to be hurting even if it's at a +6, and we're at a -10 in the Carver Fieldhouse.
And I think it's quiet right now, too. You'll see that thing crank up a little higher.
Did we get that from John Madden? This is like RFK, I'll tell you that. This is wild. Peterson, back to Eckery. The Nuggets with 30 seconds remaining in the quarter, and they throw it away again. Belka out of the ball game, and they are adjusting his knee brace now. Checking in the ball game for the first time is Kyle Nelson for Hawley. Eckery's going to sit down. Tom Critchley looks like he's lost his best friend.
I think he lost his best point guard because he's been throwing the ball away. Critchley's going to set him down for a while.
Flint, they got 20 seconds to do something here at the end of the third quarter. Kringler outside to Neubauer. Hawley in a man-to-man. Down low, Kringler, rejected by Henderson, but he's fouled. Belka is in pain. They are working on his knee.
The way they're rubbing his calf and maybe a cramp.
Leg
right
cramp, I believe.
If you've ever had one of those, forget it. It is painful. Just like a big, huge knot in the back of your leg.
Free throw. Kringler, no good. Get that kid some Gatorade. Hawley, 15 turnovers. And they've not scored for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. A 2-point lead with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is Peterson. Peterson gets it back. His only shot of the half, and it goes! And that's the end of the third quarter, and we're tied up at 33. Peterson, with a left-handed prayer, has knotted it up. Stick around, baby. We got a dandy.
Get your MPS seed from Peterman Seed Farms, Hawley. They have a good selection of high-quality MPS registered and certified spring wheat, durum, barley, oats, and soybean seed available. They also have a Minnesota-approved seed conditioning plan, and cash and quantity discounts are available. Order your seed now and pick it up when needed. Peterman Seed Farms have been in business for 30 years, and quality and service is their motto. Stop in or call them locally or toll-free. Congratulations, Nuggets, from Peterman Seed Farms, Hawley.
Was it really worth it? This message brought to you by the District 23A Chemical Awareness and Prevention Program and WDAY TV.
The State Bank of Hawley thinks the schools in Hawley are in a class by themselves. That is, they support school activities whenever they can. Because they're team players too, they care about the people, both young and old, who live in the Hawley community. And the State Bank of Hawley is ready and willing to work with them all to help score their financial goals. Come in and visit with the folks at the State Bank of Hawley and find out what financial teamwork is all about. Hawley State Bank, member FDIC, neighbors you can count on since 1892.
The Hawley Co-op Elevator Company has everything you need for spring. Seed, chemicals, fertilizer, and more. See Hawley Co-op Elevator for application as well. Hawley Co-op Elevator is happy to be part of this tournament and is proud of the Hawley Nuggets.
At Vegan Johnson Furniture downtown Hawley, you'll find super savings in every department. Quality furniture to spruce up any room in your home. Buy now and save during their March anniversary sale at Vegan Johnson Furniture.
The last hour has been homegrown primetime entertainment. And in the third quarter, Dilworth has outscored Hawley 18-7. The numbers, 15 turnovers for Hawley. That has been a big key in the turnaround of this ball game. The first tie and only tie of the game here is at 33 as we go to the final 8 minutes. Peterson for three. No. Pulled down by Selzler, and here come the Locos. They're still working on Joe Belka. He's not in the ball game. Leg cramps on his left knee, and below that down to his calf. Kringler. Rader. Inside to Randy Flint, and he draws a foul. It's a three-point play opportunity. That's going to be on Aaron Anderson, and that is going to be his third, I believe. That is Anderson's third personal. And Flint is too strong on the free throw. Sorensen clears it away. Eckery back in the ball game for Kyle Nelson.
It's ironic when Belka sits down, the Locos go inside to a guard who posts up.
Henderson with a nice touch.
Now's the time for Henderson to make some hay. Belka's on the sideline. They should dump it into him more often.
Well, he's about 3 inches taller than anybody else on the floor. Neubauer looking to create.
Neubauer answered the wake-up call at halftime. He was scoreless in the first half. He's quickly got 10 points.
Peterson and Eckery. Aaron Anderson. He's got Kringler over there in front of him, trying to deny him the ball. This has been a totally different Dilworth team in the second half. Anderson for three. This will be off to the right. And over the back is Eckery. Kringler's going to go to the line. That's going to put the Locos in a bonus.
Easy call here. I mean, it's just straight over the back of Kringler. The only doubt was which Nugget to call it on.
You know, we showed you the noise meter, the emotion of these two teams and all the teams in 23A. The noise, the TV, the hype, the promotion. We've had coaches tell us that when they go to the state tournament at a District 23A in the region, that it's almost like a letdown. These kids are playing like it's a state tournament. Another free throw. Gives the Locos a 4-point lead. And again, Eckery throws it away, looking for Aaron Anderson. And Eckery's going to sit down, and Nelson's going to spell him. Belka, like a thoroughbred pony, trotting behind the bench over here, trying to get ready.
Trying to get it loose.
Kringler. Neubauer. Man-to-man deep for the Nuggets.
Just look who's running the flex now.
Flint. Kringler on the boards. 5:53 remaining in the ball game. A 4-point Loco lead, and it's a travel on Stoltz. Rader's going to check back in.
And wouldn't it be ironic for Dilworth to win its first ever District 23A title and do it with Belka on the bench?
Aaron Anderson gets it over to Peterson. They trail it by 4. Anderson for 3. Holy smokes! There is no range. That was a Jerry Lucas three-pointer.
That was a step shot.
Yeah, downright, got the old palm on it. One-point game. Neubauer challenging the D in the lane. Rader right around Anderson with the create. It won't go. Look at Kringler. He throws up a brick and is fouled.
For hammering inside, Kringler better have those goggles strapped on pretty tight. I'll tell you, it's rough in there right there. I think I ought to let him have that shot because he was pretty off balance, but Nelson bumped him.
Kringler. 2 big free throws. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Anderson through traffic. For 3, Anderson. It won't go this time. Sorensen saves it in the corner. Challenge there by Selzer. Possession, and it's going to Dilworth. .51 remaining. 41-38. The Locos have battled back.
And I'm sure Dilworth will take some time off the clock with this possession. Make sure it's a good shot.
Rader with a drive, and we got a foul called again. And he's going to call it on Aaron Anderson. This could be his 4th. No, it's 24. That's on Kyle Nelson. Rader at the line. "17 turnovers unofficially for Hawley tonight. Dilworth has got only 5. Jason Rader. And Dilworth is now enjoying its biggest lead of the game at 5 points. Peterson to Aaron Anderson. The Nuggets have been cold. Tell you what the defensive difference is. Nelson with a shot, it won't go. Sorensen high on the rebound. And Kringler takes it away on the dribble. The point guard on defense, Rader and also Flint, have come out and cut this passing lane off from wing to wing, and it's given the Hawley offense all kinds of problems. Rader for 3 won't go. Foul inside again. And I think this is going to be on Randy Flint over the back. There's a timeout on the floor. The Locos, trailing at halftime, have battled back to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And we'll be back.
The First National Bank of Hawley is your full-service bank with checking, loans, savings, safety deposit boxes, and much more, serving the Hawley community since 1905. And for complete insurance services, see the fine folks at the First Hawley Agency Incorporated. Be sure to ask about their IRAs and tax-deferred annuities. For answers to all your real estate questions, visit First Hawley Properties Incorporated with multiple listing services, both located in the First National Bank of Hawley.
Food and Fuel is proud to be a part of the Dilworth community, and everyone at Dilworth Food and Fuel congratulates the Dilworth Locomotives on a great basketball season. Good luck in the tournament from everyone at Dilworth Food and Fuel, where shopping is quick, convenient, and easy, and the service is friendly. Stop in soon. You can shop anytime, day or night, at Food and Fuel in Dilworth.
We'll make it worth your while.
Check out Olson Pool's working Baja hot tub with the largest display in the area. They also have swimming pools, chemical supplies, and accessories. Located along Highway 10, Hawley. And be sure and try out their modern 8,400 square foot facility in Hawley.
Good morning, America's like my cup of coffee.
Good morning, America. It helps me start my day off right.
Leading the news this morning, we have an update on that situation. They're themselves. Just somebody you'd like to have breakfast with. Join us.
On WDAY TV.
If you've just joined us, here's the story. Hawley 26-15 at the half. The second half has belonged to Dilworth. They have outscored the Nuggets 28-12, and the free throw shooting is telling a story for the Locos in their comeback, and they now lead it by 5. A great comeback for the team that won the Heart of Lakes Conference Championship. Henderson in the corner. Back outside Aaron Anderson. Anderson off balance, won't go. And Selzler, it's been one shot at the bucket for the Nuggets the last 5 possessions.
While Anderson had some open shots in the first half, every shot he's going to get from now on, he's going to have to work for.
Krengler up top. Belka still on the sideline, getting worked on. Selzler. And we got a double dribble. At 3:16, Dana, Hawley can't squander away any more offensive possessions. Down by 5, they got to get it cranked up now. This is crunch time for the Nuggets. Peterson. This is Anderson. Hawley has not scored in the last 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And now Neubauer fouls Aaron Anderson. But that is not, yes it is. It will put Hawley in the bonus. It'll be 1-1 for Anderson at the line.
Anderson's a good free throw shooter, 79%. He doesn't miss often.
Rims out. Henderson tries to keep it alive. We got a foul called, and it's going to be a hold on Selzler inside. So Hawley goes back to the line. That is Selzler's 4th personal foul. And with Belka sitting on the bench and Selzler with 4, here comes the big guy. And this brings the Loco fans to their feet. 2:52 remaining. Belka back in the ball game. It is definitely leg cramps.
And if he doesn't score a point, it doesn't matter. He brings a lift to this basketball team right now.
He does right there off the missed free throw from Sorensen. Belka clears it away. And let's see if Kip Fossler pulls it out. Man-to-man D for the Nuggets. Krengler inside to Belka. They go to the franchise. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Number 34, Greg Henderson.
There's Critchley's son, who coaches for Dilworth.
The young man right to the right of Kip Fossler. Tom Critchley Jr., who knows what it's like to play in a District 23 championship game.
There's a timeout on the floor with 2:39 remaining. Stay with us. We got a 4-point game.
Tomorrow at Gateway Chevrolet GL, push, pull, or drag your old car in and get $2,000 guaranteed when you trade it in on one of over 250 used cars and trucks. This is the chance you've been waiting for. Tomorrow, trade up to a quality used car or truck. So trade in Old Faithful. Tomorrow it's worth $2,000 at Gateway Chevrolet GL. Push, pull, or drag your old car in and get $2,000 guaranteed. It's tomorrow only at Gateway Chevrolet Geo.
Let Moorhead Co-op Credit Union put you behind the wheel of a new car with an auto loan. Choose from 9.75% APR 48-month or 10.25% APR 60-month term new car loan. Moorhead Co-op's Credit Union can also put you in a used vehicle with a loan rate of 10.25%. Term subject to age of vehicle. They also have competitive loan rates for other consumer purchases, and they're federally insured. Moorhead Co-op's Credit Union, 1002 Main, Moorhead.
The Locos trying to make disbelievers out of the producers of that sign. Joe Belka's going to go to the free throw line now. He was fouled on the baseline with his shot. Hawley has scored only 6 points in this quarter, and they trail it by 4, and Belka goes back to the line. And he misses the first free throw.
64% free throw shooter. Then he's shooting off of one leg. You know, when you get that cramp, you never want to overexert yourself.
He dogs 2 of them, and Henderson pulls it away. Up to Eckery, who has turned the ball over a number of times here tonight. Almost did it that time. This is Aaron Anderson. He's triple teamed. Down to Henderson. In tight. Off the glass. Kept alive to Rader. Big play inside by Belka. He was on top of Henderson that time.
Every loose ball is going Dilworth's way here in the fourth quarter.
Kringler. And they throw it away. Ooh, they're saying it's off Henderson. It's going to stay with Dilworth. Flint will put it in play. 2:10 remaining and counting. Flint. Down low to Belka. He goes into the paint with a nice touch for the big guy. Peterson. Aaron Anderson's left alone for 3. He's got it! Timeout, Hawley! It's a 3-point game with 1:44 to go. And the Nuggets are still alive.
There is a marine dealer that does it right. Simison Marine is your Mercury outboard dealer. At Simison, that special commitment goes a long way when making an investment.
We try to fit the customer into a boat that fits his needs. We try to determine what the customer needs, not just sell a boat.
Every unit is rigged perfectly and lake tested. Making an investment is a two-way street. That's why Mercury Outboards and Simison Marine lead the industry with experience and trust. Simison Marine, your authorized Mercury Outboard dealer.
Only Arvid Benson and Lazy Boy could put something this good together. It started out as a chair sale. Now it's much more. Save on a full variety of Lazy Boy home furnishings. This exquisitely styled Lazy Boy Contemporary Twin Planar Love Seater Sofa, just $648. Queen size sleeper with deluxe quilted inner spring, only $788. Matching Lazy Boy Rocker Recliner, just $388. Shop Arvid Benson Moorhead for real savings now during the Lazy Boy More Than a Chair Sale.
He has been hot from three-point land.
Leads all scorers with 21 points. Winning the battle between Anderson and Belka. Belka with 18, but it's Belka's team with the lead.
And they've got the ball. You see the time. Full court pressure against the Locos. Rader breaks it nicely to Neubauer in the corner. Man-to-man D for Hawley. This is Flint. He wants Belka, can't find him. Up to Belka. They're running the flex. Belka wants him one-on-one. And we got a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be on Rader. Rader away from the ball with the offensive foul. And it is a block. And it's going to the Nuggets. What a gutsy call. And this is going to put Aaron Anderson at the line.
Bad fall, wrong guy to foul.
Too strong. Selzler clears it away. So the Locos dodge the bullet. And Tom Critchley is pointing to his team to come up and pressure the ball. Eckery over to Anderson with the drive. He's got it! Holy smokes! Big turnover for Hawley. Less than a minute. A one-point game. This is Raider. Kip Bossler wants timeout. A great defensive play by the Hawley Nuggets has given them some hope with 48 seconds to go. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Give us overtime. There's the steal by Anderson. Reaches from behind to Eckery. Eckery quickly back to Anderson.
Look at this
Watch
layup.
the look in his eye.
This is a great play.
He said, I'm taking it to the hole. No one's going to stop me here.
Oh, man, I'll tell you. That's a kid that has been on the concrete in the summertime. That's all that is right there.
Half talent, half determination to get to the iron that time.
You young kids who want to play basketball, that's what you work for right there, baby. In prime time, taking it to the hole. And it's been Aaron Anderson who has scored the last 9 points for the Hawley Nuggets. Hawley's on a 5-0 run. They pulled within one with 48 seconds to go.
Well, you talked about getting to prime time. Tom Critchley says, right when you walk into our locker room, we've got our list of goals. Right at the top, prime time, baby. Get to the tube. If Hawley has to foul somebody, here's who they want to foul. Flint, Selzler, Stoles, maybe even Belka.
We can't show you the noise meter. It broke. Belka in the corner. Quickly inside to Neubauer. He's double teamed on the fade. He's got it.
Good timeout. That play was diagrammed by Vossler in the huddle.
Anderson wants the three. And we got a foul called. It's going to be on Neubauer. Woo! Hey, you got to give Kip Vossler some credit.
Yep.
That was a nice play that Dilworth set up. Vossler, he got the ball into his big guy to make sure he could get the inbound pass. And then Neubauer has hit some points in the paint tonight, and that's who they went to.
Dick Vitale always says you can tell how good a coach is by how many points they score after a timeout. That time you could see it happen.
Kip Vossler, it's no secret. He's felt some pressure. He didn't want us in his huddle tonight. And here's the play they set up. They go to Belka to get the play in. Hawley does a nice job defending the kid, but he does a nice fadeaway.
Credit Dilworth, boy. They're playing to win this thing, not to lose it.
Look at Don Dresser. He's giving his update.
With us.
Now he's turned it off. Oh, he's keeping score, the old lefty himself. Don Dresser, you catch him every morning on DAY Radio. Starts his morning at 3 o'clock. That's eating Wheaties early. 32 seconds to go. The Nuggets trail by 3, and they're at the line, shooting 1-1 with their big kid, Greg Henderson,
who is a 70% free throw shooter. Anderson and Henderson, the top 2 free throw shooters. But ironically, Anderson is only 1 of 5 from the line tonight.
Belka off the miss. Critchley is saying foul him. Flint.
It's a good one to foul.
To Raider. To Neubauer. To Selzler. And the Locos with 18 seconds to go. They lead it by 3. Finally a foul. They're calling it intentional. Look at these Dilworth fans. They've never won the 23A title.
fouling somebody right as soon as the ball was taken out on the baseline. 20 seconds got away from the Nuggets. Dilworth now 2 shots and the ball back.
The Hody-Do will be packed tonight. Free throw missed by Rader. 15 seconds to go. That may have done it. Dilworth gets the ball back off the intentional foul. 15 seconds to go. They lead it by 4. Into Belka. He's fouled. It'll be 1-1. You know, here's where basketball coaches got to think so far in advance. He misses the first end. You got to get the three-pointer, get on the ball right away.
The bottom line is this is a 2-possession game for the Hawley Nuggets. They can't get it done in one unless Aaron Anderson's fouled on a three-pointer.
.14 seconds remaining in a 4-point lead. Tom Critchley, head coach of the Hawley Nuggets. Critchley telling his ball club it's not over. And the way these teams have turned it over tonight, it's not over.
Not at all. But I think Dilworth is beginning to taste that District 23A championship.
Joe Belka. In the last 46 seconds, it's been Dilworth with 3 unanswered points. Doesn't sound like much, but it could be the game. Belka, front end of a 1-and-1. Too strong. Henderson. Anderson's going to get it up and shoot a 3 as quickly as possible. He's got it! Timeout, Hawley! Oh, my goodness! Aaron Anderson keeps the beat alive for the Nuggets with 5 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game. Critchley wants more time on the clock. And the officials, he says there should be 7 seconds.
Well, this is simple negotiations. He wants 7. He'll settle for 6.
5 seconds. Kip Bossler was over here saying he wanted 4. Here's the play. Rader in his face.
I mean, he's got to be 25, 28 feet away from the basket and draws nothing but net. Hawley can't fool around. I mean, they've got to foul immediately, hopefully with no time running off the clock.
Well, what they've got to do is not intentionally foul. They've got to get a reach-in, a legitimate reach-in. And this is where you can really go for the ball and hit contact because you're going to win either way.
Look what happened. That intentional foul cost Hawley 2 points. 1 on the free throws, and then Dilworth got the ball back in. Belka was fouled. He made 1 of 2. That's 2 points. That's the ball game.
Great point. Great point. Aaron Anderson with the three-pointer has kept the Nuggets' hopes alive. He has scored the last 12 points for Hawley. And now Dilworth will take it in bounds. 5 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game. Rader will put it in play. He calls timeout. Critchie wanted a 5-second call. He didn't get it.
Smart play by Rader. Officials were right on the verge of calling 5 seconds. He calls timeout because Dilworth had 2 of them left. Now I believe they have just 1 left, but a 5-second call here, and the Nuggets have the ball right there. I mean, they are in great position to tie or win this game. Rader does a smart thing calling the TO.
Dilworth is going to have to get the ball inbound. They have no timeouts. That's the word from the official score. 5 seconds to go. A 2-point game. How many times have these kids played horse on Highway 10 and it's come down to 1 shot?
How many times has anybody played in the backyard and gone through the 5-second countdown to the game winner?
The Nuggets have the tradition. The Locos want to get the feeling. They've never been there. Again, Rader will put the ball in play. 5 seconds to go. Down by 2. Rader will put the ball in play now for Dilworth. Man-to-man D for the Nuggets. They run the pick at the high post. They get it in. And Rader is fouled. They go to Belka again. Nice play by Dilworth to get it in. That foul's on Sorensen. It's going to be 1-1.
Good ball movement by Dilworth.
That might be intentional.
It may be, but they call 1-1. But the good ball movement by Dilworth at least took 2 seconds off the clock.
Rader. Jason Rader at the line. He can win it. No! Hawley has still got a chance. Aaron Anderson. It's not going to go. Dilworth is one. They're celebrating like that because they've never done it before. First time ever, the Dilworth Locomotives are going to the Region 6A tournament. These kids have given us a heck of a show tonight, Dana.
I think we all got our money's worth tonight.
Aaron Anderson gave them a chance. With 3 seconds to go, Hawley had an opportunity to get a shot off. But it's Dilworth's year. They win the 23A title, and they're going to the Region 6A tournament. And that player right there had an extraordinary night. Aaron Anderson did all he could, but he could not overcome what Dilworth brought to the floor tonight. Joining us here now is Kip Bosler, the head coach of the Locos. Kip, your thoughts down the stretch.
What, the first half we got out to a slow start. You have a game plan, it doesn't always work. At halftime we said, listen guys, we're going to play the whole court instead of half the court, crank her up a notch, and we just took it to them.
What about Belka? Him being out of there, well, who did you have to go to? What were you thinking?
I tell you what, those other guys came to play, but you know, that's been the case several times this year. Jeremy Kringler did an excellent job. He hit some good free throws. He took it to the hole. Jason Neubauer, Axel Seltzer, every one of those guys just did their job. We were ready for it.
All right. Now, what about going to the region? This is what these kids have worked for all year long.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy this one this weekend. Monday, you talked to me about that one.
All right. Say, getting Hawley into the turnover game. They had a lot of turnovers tonight. They had a lot of turnovers last night. Did you think that you could capitalize on that part of the game?
I thought we could. Hawley, normally when we play 1-3-1 against Hawley, Tommy takes it to me over there. So I don't like to do that, but it came down to playing our defense, and it worked.
Were you concerned about the slow start?
Yeah, I was concerned about playing a half-court game. We can't play a half-court game. You know, we got to get her up and down the court, and we couldn't do that with their press was holding us down.
I thought your guards played well tonight.
They played very well this whole tournament.
All right, now, when Belka was out of there, you had to get big performance out of Selzler and Neubauer, and I think they came through.
One thing that happens there is, you know, we want to have Joe in the game all the time, but when Joe was out of the game, we gained a little bit of quickness, definitely because of his injury, so we were a lot quicker on the court for our press.
Kip, congratulations. Best of luck to the Locos. We'll see you next Thursday. Now we got the big guy coming in here right now, Joe Belka, who really has had a very fine tournament. Quickly, Joe, your thoughts tonight down the stretch. Was Hawley going to blow it? What were you thinking?
Well, we were down to halftime, you know, and we knew we were still in it. You know, we're never out of it. And we came out with so much intensity, and, you know, Dilworth's never won a district tournament, and we just gave it all we had.
Joe, can you put into words what's it mean to be the first team ever from Dilworth going to the region tournament?
I can't describe it. It is the best feeling in the world. It is it's a dream come true.
Joe, you've earned it. We'll see you next Thursday.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Joe Belka, big story for Dilworth as they have earned the right to go to the Region 6A Championship. They're taking home the hardware from the District 23A Championship game. Dilworth 49, Hawley 47. We'll see you next Thursday night for the Region 6A tournament at 7 o'clock live from the Carver Fieldhouse. For Dana Mott and the rest of our crew, this is Ed Schultz saying so long, everybody.
We've all heard that Palm Beach is one of those